Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly Connect. In this video, we are going to learn how to instantly share course material to user for Razorpay payment. Suppose I am selling a particular course through Razorpay and now I want that as soon as a person is going to make the payment for that same course, automatically a folder should be sent to that same user related to the course material which I have created in my Google Drive. So how we are going to automate this entire process? For this, we will have to integrate both these applications, and that we are going to do with the help of an amazing automation and integration software, Pabbly Connect. Now here we have Razorpay in our trigger and Google Drive in our action. So we are going to connect both of them by using Pabbly Connect in such a way that whenever the payment will be captured in Razorpay for that same course, automatically the course material will be sent in a specific folder to that same user. And in order to learn the entire automation step by step, let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn that how can we automatically share course material with a user whenever a Razorpay payment will be made. Let's suppose I'm selling a course named as PHP programming course and I have sent a specific Razorpay payment link to the user for making the payment for this particular PHP programming course, and now I want that as soon as they will make the payment for this course in Razorpay, automatically the response of that payment should be captured and then automatically a folder should be sent to that same user so that I can provide them the access of this course, and all this process should be done automatically. Now to create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration software. This is the home page of Pabbly Connect where we can reach directly by typing pabbly.com/connect, this URL in our browser. Once we will reach on this home page, we can find two options over here: sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, you can directly click on sign in, but if you are a new user, you have to click on sign up for free button to create your free new account. And also when you will create your account, you will get 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. With the help of Pabbly Connect, we can integrate multiple applications and automate our tasks. Now as an existing user, I'm directly clicking on sign in. And this is the all app section of Pabbly where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. And it has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now on this dashboard, we can find all of our workflows which we have created, and we can also create folders here in order to save our workflows. As you can see that I have two folders here. In this test integrations folder, I have saved a lot of workflows. In the same manner, by creating multiple folders, you can save your workflows on the dashboard accordingly. Now to create a new workflow, we will click on this create workflow option and a dialog box will appear in front of us. It is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, let us provide a name. Share course material for Razorpay payment. After giving the name, we can also select the folder in which we want to save this workflow. So from the drop down, I am going to select this test integrations folder. And now we will click on create. As we do that, we can find that two windows are open in front of us: trigger and action. What are trigger and actions? Trigger and actions are the two main concepts or the two main principles on which the entire automation runs. Here the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. Whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can have multiple actions as we want. Let's suppose here in this workflow, we are taking Razorpay as our trigger and Google Drive through which we are going to send the course material to our user in our action. And we want that as soon as a payment will be captured for a particular course through Razorpay, automatically by using that response, the course material should be sent to the user. Here we can find that our action is the response towards our trigger, because when the payment is being captured from Razorpay, then only the course material is going to send to the user through Google Drive. Now, after understanding the concept of trigger and action, let's start creating this workflow step by step. First of all, we will select our trigger application, that is Razorpay. So let's select it. And now we will select our trigger event. Now what is trigger event? Trigger event is the event on the happening of which the workflow is going to start. So we will simply select payment captured as our trigger event over here. As we want that whenever a payment will be captured in Razorpay, the response of that payment should be automatically captured over here in Pabbly Connect. And with that response, the workflow should get triggered. Now, as we have done that, we can find that a webhook URL is provided to us along with some instructions. So we need to follow these instructions step by step in order to connect our Razorpay account with Pabbly Connect. And the webhook URL which is provided to us is going to act as a bridge for sending the data from Razorpay towards Pabbly Connect. So what we are going to do, we are going to use this webhook URL in order to connect Razorpay with Pabbly Connect so that we can receive the response of payment which are captured in Razorpay here in Pabbly Connect. Let us first of all copy this webhook URL And then I'm going to tell you exactly what we are supposed to do. Let me take you towards my Razorpay account. This is the dashboard of Razorpay and I am currently working in a test mode. Okay. So after coming on our Razorpay account, we have to go towards account and settings from the left side. And we can find the option of webhooks over here. Let's select it. Here are multiple webhooks already created for different purposes. Now to create and add a new webhook, we will simply click on this add new webhook button. And here we have to enter the details. First of all, in the field of webhook URL, we will paste the URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect. If you want, you can also add a secret over here, but I am ignoring it for now. The next thing which we have to select is the active events. Now for this, we will go back towards Pabbly Connect, and here in the instructions, we can find that we need to select payment captured as our active event. So we will again go back and select payment captured over here. Now, why we have selected this? Because we want that as soon as a payment will be captured in Razorpay, the response of that payment should be sent towards Pabbly Connect. Okay, with the help of this webhook URL. Now, let's click on create webhook. And our webhook is saved successfully. So we will go back towards Pabbly Connect, and here it is showing waiting for webhook response. This means that now we have to do a test submission by making the payment for a particular product in Razorpay so that the response of that payment could be captured here in Pabbly Connect. Okay, we will go back towards Razorpay once again, and this time we have to go towards payment pages. Okay. Here are the test payment pages for different products. Now, among these products, I am going to make the payment for this PHP programming course. Okay. We will copy the link and open it in a new tab. This is the checkout page of PHP programming course. Now we are going to make the payment. First of all, let me select the course over here, PHP programming course. Then I'm going to enter the details because I'm doing a test submission over here. Therefore, I'm going to enter test details. Let's start with the first name. Let's say the first name is demo and the last name is student. Now I'm going to enter a random email. demostudent67@pabblytunes.com, and at last a random phone number. Okay, done. Let's click on pay. And here we can find multiple options to make the payment. I am going to select card over here, and now I am going to make the dummy payment with the help of dummy card details. Let's start with the card number. This is a test card number, a test expiry date, card holder's name, demo student, and at last a random CVV. Okay, now I'm going to enter the OTP and we will submit. And with this, our payment is successful. So let's go back towards Pabbly Connect. And here we have already received the response of the payment captured with all the details of the student and the payment. Okay, first name, last name, contact number, and the email of the person along with the product name which is being purchased. Okay, so now what we are going to do, because we have received this response, that means we have successfully built an integration between Razorpay and Pabbly Connect. We will move further towards our next action step by using this response. Okay, now before moving forward and sending the course material to the student who have made the payment, here I want to apply a condition in my workflow. What I want that because I have sent a specific link to the users for making the payment through Razorpay, I want that only when the payment will be captured through that particular link, the workflow should continue, otherwise not. That means we are going to get so many payments for different products from Razorpay. But here in this case, while creating the workflow, we want that only when the payment will be made for the PHP programming course, then the workflow should continue, otherwise not. So in that case, here I'm going to apply a filter. Filter is a feature by Pabbly which allows us to set the conditions for our workflow according to our choice. Let's select action application as filter. And now we will select the action event as filter values. We will click on connect and the connection is made, and here we will apply the condition. Now here in the label, I'm simply going to select the name of the product, that whenever the product which is received in the response will be equal to PHP programming course, the workflow should continue. So we will simply map the name of the product from our previous response, that is Razorpay. And here I'm going to search for the product name, that is PHP programming course. When the product name will be equal to PHP programming course, I'm going to write it manually. Done. Okay, so here we have applied the condition, and now whenever the product which we have received from our earlier response will be equal to PHP programming course, the workflow will run further, otherwise it will stop here only. Let's click on save and send test request to check the condition whether it is true or not. And yes, our condition is true because we have made the payment for PHP programming course only. But in the case when the payment captured in the response will be for any other product, then the workflow will stop here. Now we will move further towards our action step, and in this step we are going to send the course material to the user who have made the payment. I already have a folder in my Google Drive with the name as PHP programming course which contains the course material, and I want to send this particular folder to the user who have made the payment. For this reason, we are going to connect Google Drive with Pabbly Connect. Here in our action application, we will simply select Google Drive. And now we will select the action event. Okay, so here we will select the action event as share a file or folder by ID. Click on connect. And now from the given options, I am going to select add new connection to build a new connection with my Google Drive account. If you want, you can also go with your existing connection. Let's click on sign in with Google. And here I am going to select my account. Now Pabbly Connect is asking us for the permission to access our Google account. It is 100% safe, so let's click on allow. And with this, our authorization has become successful. So because I was already logged into my Google Drive account, the connection has become successful very easily. You also have to keep in mind always to keep logged into the applications before making the connection with Pabbly Connect. Now we will move further, and after building the connection, here we have to enter the details in these fields so that we can send the folder. Okay, first of all, it is asking us file or folder ID. What file or what folder you want to send. So from the drop down, I'm simply going to select the folder PHP for programming. This is the folder name which I want to send. Here, after selecting this, we will move further. The next thing, it is asking us on what email ID you want to send the folder. So here we have to enter the email address of the user to whom we want to send the folder. We have already received the details of the user who have made the payment in our earlier response, that is in our Razorpay response. So we will simply map the data from there. Now what is mapping? Mapping is inserting the data from our previous step. Here we can find all our previous steps. We will select Razorpay as we want to select the email from there. And here we can find all the details are given. Now, as we want email, we will simply select email over here and it is mapped. Now, why we have mapped this email? As we want that whenever we will receive a new payment from Razorpay for PHP programming course and the response of that will be captured here in Pabbly Connect, automatically this email should be replaced with a new email of the new person who have made the payment. But in case if we will enter it manually, then it will become static and it is not going to change with each and every response. Therefore, in order to automate the entire process, we use mapping. When we have mapped the email, the next thing it is asking us is the role. That what role you want to provide this particular user. Can view, can edit, or can comment. Here I just want to provide the role as view. That means the access. We are providing the access of viewing the material. Okay. Now we will move further. Whether to send a notification email. Yes, we have selected it as true. And now we will simply click on save and send test request. Here in the response, we have also received the ID, and this means that the email is sent to the user. And the role which is provided to this user is of reader. Okay, so let's go and check on Gmail whether the email is received to this particular person or not. And here we can find that yes, the email is received along with the course material folder, PHP programming course. Okay, so this means that our workflow is perfectly successful and we have successfully built an integration between Razorpay and Google Drive. So we are going to check this workflow once again. What I'm going to do, I will go towards Razorpay and once again I'm going to make the payment for the same course, PHP for programming. And as soon as I will make the payment there, instantly without any manual efforts within seconds, the course material will be sent to that new user. Okay, so let's go back towards Razorpay and again I'm going to copy the link of PHP programming course and I'm going to open it in a new tab. Now I'm going to make the payment. First of all, let me select the course and let's say the name of the student this time is Smart User, email and a random phone number. Let me make the payment. I have entered the card details and now we are going to click on pay now. And the payment is made. So as we have made the payment, let's go back and check on Gmail. And yes, once again, the email is received to this smart user along with the folder of PHP programming course. This means that our workflow is running perfectly fine. So we will go back towards Pabbly Connect and we will summarize what we have done here in this workflow. We have taken 3 simple steps over here, trigger and 2 actions. In trigger, we have taken Razorpay and in action, we have taken filter by Pabbly and Google Drive. And we have connected all of them by using Pabbly Connect in such a way that now whenever a new payment will be captured in Razorpay for a particular product, let's say here we have taken the example of a course, PHP for programming, then automatically by using the response of that payment, a Google Drive folder will be shared with the user who have made the payment along with the access of the course material. In the same manner, by following the same steps, you can very easily create this automation and this is going to enable you to automatically share Google Drive file or folder with a specific user whenever the payment will be captured in Razorpay. This was it in this video. I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many other applications by using Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can directly reach out to us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you want to ask any pricing related issue, then you can directly reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful in any way, do not forget to share it with your friends. And also, please like our videos and subscribe our channel to learn more such automations.